What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Noir? Yeah, so Blake Elder is one to watch for Tennessee. Of course, he's their leading scorer. He's like up around 18 points per game. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, right? Um, but I think that actually the game is going to be one down low. Can they stop Gish and can Rutgers stop Gish and can they stop Tommy Guns? I mean, those are two really talented players. On the other side, Dwayne Salmons has just been a beast this year. He's averaging up around 16 and a half himself. But is Krista Matz and Demarcus Lumpkin going to be able to and Lockdown Boogie? Sorry, I forgot about the greatest name in CSBA. Are they going to be able to actually lock down the Gish and Tommy Guns?
Yeah, we'll have to see. The sun's out already. His Guns on the board early, which is a good sign for the Volunteers. I gotta remember every time I stream share to unmute my mic because I forget, man. I didn't catch the beginning of this one, but yeah, we got number 9 ranked Tennessee taking on the number 16th ranked Scarlet Knights here in the Lanai Civic Center here in Maui, Hawaii. As the winner of this game going to finish 3rd overall in this tournament. You got the championship game coming up between Cincinnati and Miami immediately following this one, so make sure you come back for that one. But this one should be a good one.
Yeah, and so far it's been a great game. It looks like it's been so far it's 4 points on the board, and it's looking like Gish and Tommy Guns is getting it done down low.
Yeah, I think after the last game where Guns was not as involved as he typically is in the offense, it showed. Tennessee struggled in that game, but certainly early on here, Guns already being featured. I think that's his 3rd point with a chance to get his 4th out of the 4 out of the 6 first Tennessee points.
Yeah, and then I think Gish had the other 2, correct? So it's been they've been feeding the ball down low.
6-zip, Vols on top. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. Oops. Sorry. Okay, that message was not for you. That was actually meant for C-Web.
Yeah, but you can't expect Rutgers to stay down this entire game. C-Web's such a great coach, and he'll get his guys back, and they'll start putting points on the board.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried. I think it's just a slow start to this game, especially when you go to the free throw line a couple times for both teams here. So 6-2 Volunteers on top. Joseph Aldo not able to hit the second. Aldo was coming in perfect from the free throw strike on the season there. Misses his first. Malone with the little baby skyhook in the lane is good. 8-2 Vols on top.
Yeah, so much. I do so much talking about Gish and about Tommy Guns, and you forget. They got Frosty Malone down there on the inside as well. I mean, this is a really talented Tennessee group, and you forget just how good they are.
Yeah, Kay does a good job at recruiting and always knows how to plug the holes pretty well once guys do leave the program, whether they graduate or are forced to transfer or whatever. But he does a good job. Malone. Yeah, sorry.
I said I love seeing that little Vance going up in the trees and getting the rebound.
Yeah, they got in amongst the trees is right. 10-2. Hot start here for the Volunteers. Rutgers not able to get on top. Salmons for 3. Bang.
But that's the great thing about Rutgers being down early is that they can shoot themselves back into this game in a hurry with Aldo and with Salmons. They have players that can shoot the basketball.
Yeah, he knows how to shoot the rockets, right? Salmons a very efficient shooter from beyond the arc. His floater in the lane is good. So right now, Tennessee perfect from the field, 5 of 5.
Yeah, that's almost unfair, and it seems like it's all been down in the paint as well. They're getting all their points on the inside right now.
They got about 14 more straight in a row. Is Aldo off the mark? 14 more in a row. They'll tie Michigan with that 19 of 19. No look pass. Frosty Malone throws it down. So 6 of 6 to start.
I'm curious, without the 2 free throws, if all 12 points have been scored, considered in the paint.
We'll have to wait and see as we'll look at that in the post box score later on. But Vols on top early here, looking strong out of the chute, 9-point lead. Appreciate everybody.
Oh, I gotta say, sorry.
No.
I gotta say thank you to Kay Howie. He said I have a nice broadcasting voice.
What is K now? No, I'm just kidding. No, you.
He should hear.
It flows very, very. It just flows right out for you. You know, you have a good voice. I agree. You were made for this.
Well, it's like my wife and my family always say. You know, I got a face for radio.
Wiersma. Is that an N1? Excuse me. No, it was not an N1.
No, he missed it. Is my son standing on the table? Oh, I'm sorry.
At least he's not standing on your head.
No, he's standing up on the kitchen table, just hanging out.
I said Colby. I meant to say Cooper.
Yeah, that's the Kobe's long gone, right? He's graduated.
Yeah, it is Cooper Wiersma, not Kobe Wiersma. Although Kobe actually, yeah, but he's also the person too in real life. He is Colby in real life, so.
He's Kobe W. We know who he is.
Yes, we know who he is. Opa! Oh, no, you said oops. Never mind. I thought you were going opa like the Greeks do. Sanchez.
Yeah, we know Kobe real well. He was a teammate of ours on Bone Town.
Yes, he was. Loved him.
The infamous Bone Town.
Oh my God! Don't make me think about how much I missed that squad. That was a squad, I tell you, Ray.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun in that locker room. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that locker room was jumping all the time.
Yep. Lockdown Boogie foul by Pete Gigglebush. There's a name.
Yeah, I like Gigglebush. He's a pretty good ball player, but now that we're getting the second teams in, you would think that this would be where Rutgers makes their run, on the inside, but Tennessee is really deep. They got a lot of good ball players on the first and second lines.
Rutgers is deep too. I think they just started this game poorly. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know Rutgers is deep, but are they as deep as Tennessee? Tennessee's probably one of my top, probably 5 or 6 schools in the CSBA right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're ranked 9th, but they're definitely. I mean, they're right there, and I agree, especially with the activity that they bring to Discord, and I'm sure their locker room is just as fire and on fire as the way they are active in chat and in the league. Floater in the lane is good.
Yeah, but the stat you just saw right here, Rutgers is only shooting 33%. You expect them to definitely pick up from that quite a bit. They have struggled early in the game, but you don't expect them to struggle like that the rest of the game. So I do see them getting back into this game.
No, I agree. DeMarcus Lumpkin with a tough shot there. Off balance shot, it goes. Wiersma. Cross-court pass over to Elder. Blake Elder for 3. Bang!
Yeah, when you bring Blake Elder off the bench, that's big.
Yeah.
It's like who you're going to bring on your second team to guard Blake Elder unless you bring one of your best players to guard one of their best players.
Yeah, Elder exploding on the scene, averaging 18 points per game right now.
Yeah, he's big time right now.
Kay did a really nice job backfilling Lamont Jello, his roster spot when Jello left. So Elder looking to be that guy. Lockdown Boogie loses the ball, gets it right back. Floater no good. Lumpkin though there for the putback.
Yeah, Lumpkin in the right place at the right time there. You definitely didn't think Lockdown Boogie was going to miss that wide open little floater right there in the front, right in front of the rim, but he missed it, and Lumpkin's there to clean it up.
21-15, Rutgers slowly climbing back into this game, now trailed by 6. Kay just basically gave a reporter a note. He said the bench post defense has been horrendous. So, I mean, but I will say that Rutgers, their bench is strong. They've had a strong bench all year long, and notorious for having a strong bench. So, I'm not surprised to see their bench do a little bit better. And sees part tough bucket there for Jordan Tribble.
Yeah, they're starting to make some tough baskets inside right now, and it's It's really a good thing to see because that's what they're going to have to do to get back in this game. They're going to have to get inside so that they can open up their 3-point shooters.
Blake Elder for 3 again. Bang.
Yeah, he doesn't need much space.
He's shooting 80%. Well, he was shooting 80% from beyond the arc this season, which is an insane stat. And he's 2 of 2 here. So
he was shooting 80%, and I forgot to look, and I knew there was something I wanted to look. I wanted to look at how many shots he had taken.
Yeah, I don't. You got to go to the website for because it's not in the call sheet, which would be good to have actually.
Yeah, but I know he's shooting a high volume as well, if I'm not mistaken, and he's shooting at a very high clip.
Yeah, I have to look at the stats. I'm actually going to pull it up just because I'm curious now that you got me thinking.
Yeah, I know he's he is definitely a air car, bang, bang, bang. Did you just see that?
Yeah, that was a contested one too.
Yeah.
You know what?
Wake and Blake.
The site
Wake and Blake.
The site doesn't give me three-pointers attempted. It doesn't tell me.
Wake and Blake. Yes, it's safe to say the arc swap was dead on. You did not miss on that one.
Actually, no. I take that back. I can get it here. Hold on. So he was 4 of 5 coming into this game.
And he's 3 of 3 tonight.
Yep. So
I could have swore he had shot a lot more than that.
7 of 8 on the season so far. That's insane. Yeah, if you click on the actual player, it shows you shot attempts. I didn't realize that.
I could have swore he had shot more than that. I could have swore he shot like 6 the first game, but maybe I was thinking of someone else.
Lumpkin again there for the putback. So the walk-on doing a nice job.
There's a miss for Elder.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's going to go against his statistics. But a 9-point advantage for the Vols. They're looking strong offensively. Stick around. Second quarter coming your way. You're watching Csba on Twitch. All right, we are back here in Maui, Hawaii. Just weird sighting. I just saw something that I didn't realize. Taco Mario just followed the CSBA 43 minutes ago. How is he not followed till now? Or did he make a new account? How long has he been here? Goodness. And he just followed the CSBA? That's so funny. I mean, I'm assuming he made a new account. That's the only thing I could think of.
I should probably make a player account too, huh?
You don't have to.
I should though.
You're gonna lose all your Twitch points though. I'm waiting for you to turn them in. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm talking about Twitch.
You're talking about yeah. No. Oh no. I've got almost 100,000 Twitch points.
When you gotta cash those in some player cards, my friend.
I can get a whole bunch of player cards.
Yeah, you can. Aldo for 3 rims in and out. I mean, I don't know if you got to see it today. We added another one to and really nobody commented on it, so I don't know how many people actually saw it, but we added a new feature, a new little thing in there. We're going to add in player of the game cards. I added that today, posted those in the awards section, tagged everybody, but I don't know how many people actually saw it, so trying to continue to bring all this extra content to the CSBA. So lots of different card styles that we have there, both from a redemption perspective as well as some of the interesting series cards we're coming out with. So
yeah, I probably should have gotten me a Rafus card his senior year. You know, now
I can make you one if you want one.
Yeah, I should probably get one of those.
I still have a saved file from last season that has you in. Well, it would have you in a pit uniform anyway, but it has him, so I can do that for you. Consider it on me there, Ray.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. But yeah, I should definitely get one of him because he was my iconic first player. You know, he was keyword. He still is as of right now, second in 3-pointers made, but we know that's going to change with DePants by the end of this season.
Yeah, I'll try to even get you an action shot card too, not just still graphic ones. Because he's deserving with his 3-point ability in his career. Matt's no good. Yeah, but those cards of templates that I have for him are amazing and it's so easy to bash. I can pop those things out pretty quickly. That's the reason why I've been pushing them out as much as I have.
I'm sorry, my son,
You're
who was
good.
standing on a table, he is now sitting beside me and looks like he's about to fall asleep, and then he starts making these weird
I was
noises.
gonna ask him, did he want to call the game with you?
He was trying to.
How old is he?
Two.
Too nice.
Yes, it's my youngest one.
Future CSBA.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of those. If I put all 6 of my
You
kids in,
get 6 of your 10 roster spots would be filled.
yeah, just be all diddles.
Salmons for 3. Bang! Salmons trying to shoot Rutgers back in this one. They cut it to 10. Salmon's off to a little bit of a slow start. He's averaging 16 and a half right now.
So I'm taking it. My son is a. I don't know if y'all heard, but I'm taking it. He's a Rutgers fan because he just said "Go Knights."
Nice.
But so just so happens the team that I coach wrestling, the high school team I coach is the North Central Knights. So he
Okay.
knows how to say "Go Knights."
Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Ooh, and a missed reverse layup there. Here comes Rutgers the other way.
Yeah, that was 2 easy, pretty easy misses by Gish there that you're not used to seeing.
Sebastian Grosjean with a throwdown dunk. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. Hit that follow button if you're new to the stream. Say hello.
Oh, big shot there from Vance. They only counted as a 2 though. Foot on the line.
Salmons again.
Yeah, Simmons is a good player, man. He can score from any spot on the floor. He's a really, really good player.
Time out of the court, 36-28, 8-point advantage for the Volunteers with 4:03 here to go in this second quarter.
I like how they said Guns reminds H-Dog for Life said Guns reminds him of a shorter Loki Gunderson. Guns to me reminds me of a shorter, slightly darker Bo Diddle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, well, I tried to recruit Guns. I was trying to recruit him as like a baby Diddle because of the resemblance of him. Oh wow!
And
And a foul,
Elder just hit a 3.
and got fouled. Oh no! Or did it?
No,
Off the ball foul.
I think the basket counts. The basket counts because I think the foul came after the shot was attempted.
Okay, so yeah, the basket counted, but I thought he got fouled. I was about to say, are you kidding me?
No, it was
Did
an
he really just do that?
That was an offensive foul.
I thought we were going to see a 4-point play.
That would have been cool. I think we've only seen that once or twice. Good active hands by Bailey, and good job by Lumpkin. He gets a second chance opportunity after his miss, and Cooper Wiersma with the foul. I had to think if I was even saying his name right, Cooper.
Yeah, you got to appreciate Lumpkin's quietly having a really good game. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 at least offensive rebounds, and he scored a few baskets. So I mean, he's quietly having a really good game.
Not bad for a walk-on.
No, not at all. Is he going to get walk-on of the year?
You know what? Maybe we have. I wonder if we're going to have that category.
Yeah, I think walk-on of the year goes to Lieutenant Dan, just because he's got new legs.
By the way, speaking of that, and I don't know if you saw that I commented on your post in your locker room just because I thought it was funny, and I was flipping through something and I saw it, and I was like, I had to comment. When you tag your locker room to tell everybody to check in, the comment you wrote of let's help Lieutenant Dan get new legs, everybody go check in. I basically nearly spit out my drink.
Well, it just, I mean,
Let's
you got to do something to liven it up, right?
Let's help Lieutenant Dan get new legs, and I was just like, oh my god, that's funny.
Well, you got to liven it up, right? keep it light, liven it up a little bit in the locker room. Get the guys, in there, kind of talking a little bit. I mean, and then of course, you take that into something else as you're getting them new legs, and then now all of a sudden we're talking bionic legs. We're trying to upgrade those legs.
That's funny. This titanium alloy, like the space shuttle, like they use in the space shuttle.
Don't pull down on that, son. You'll break it. He's trying to pull out my. So I use Turtle Beaches when I'm announcing the game, and it's got the USB plug-in.
That's
and
what
he's pulling
I have.
down.
That's what I'm wearing too. But I have on my standalone mic. I don't use the mic on my headset.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I just use the entire headset.
I need to get wireless for this. I don't know why I don't. Maybe the wise thing to do. Doing no good there as challenge. Here comes Rocky Top. Top gonna hand it off to VB3. 12 on the shot clock here. Elder gonna go. Gets it again. 3 ball. Finally missing.
I was about to say, goodness, if he makes that too, I'm gonna be making a reach out to Wake and Blake and find out the arc. I mean,
I know what arc it is.
I know you know the arc.
It's become a very popular arc in the CSBA actually. A lot of copycat going on right now.
I mean, that tends to happen when you find a really successful arc. A lot of people start to copy it.
The only problem with its arc is it definitely plays like the real player in real life and a little bit of a ball hog. VB3 in the corner is good.
That was a good find from the ball hog.
Yes. Well, in real life, it's J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
So it plays like J.R. Smith. Where it's great when he's hot, but when he's not, he still shoots way too much.
Yeah. Well, I had one of those. That's the arc I had last year.
Ditto
was one of
that.
No,
well,
mine wasn't J.R. Smith.
He wasn't J.R. Smith, but he played like J.R. Smith.
No, my arc was I had the old arc.
Yeah, but he shot the ball
with Rapist. Oh, but I chose one that shot the ball a lot.
I know you did. Rears were no good.
I tried to choose another one that shoots the ball a lot, but I can't get it to work.
Aldo with a nice find. Excuse me, Tribble with a nice find, rather. Wake and Blake, I'm just teasing you, by the way. It's all good fun. Gotta do something to fill the air sometimes, otherwise they become boring broadcasts.
Yeah, Wake and Blake, if you haven't listened to Wired and myself call a game yet, this is kind of what it is. It's more of us just having conversations, not really calling the game exactly the way it's supposed to be.
By the way, Vincent Bailey III having a nice game here. He's got a couple of threes. He's played well. It's good to see VB3 playing the way he used to play. Good kick outside on a bad pass, though. It was a good kick out, just a bad pass as it goes all the way out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate right there. I mean, he had an wide open guy that probably would have had a really good look, and just threw it away. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to see Rutgers get a stop or two and get back and make this game really competitive, but we do have a whole second half to go.
46-32.
Guns showing off the dribbles, showing off the handles. Look at him.
It's been the Blake Elder show. Guns has been a little quiet here. He's trying to ISO it. He wants the ball himself. He does shoot. Can't get it to go. And at the half, a 14-point lead for the Volunteers. 46-32. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. Stick around for the CSBA halftime show. Ray's going to break it down for us. He's going to tell us what we saw in that first half. Ray, take it away.
So in the first half, what we saw was Tennessee shoot lights out in the first quarter. I mean, they started off the game 5 of 5. And then, of course, the Blake Elder show. I mean, what else can you say? It started off inside, and they opened up the outside, and Blake Elder got started on the outside getting hot. Rutgers struggled a little bit offensively to start the game. They're starting to find their footing a little bit offensively, but they have got to figure out how to get some stops on defense, or else this game's going to get out of hand.
Well, we'll see how it plays out in the second half. Blake Elder having a really strong first half. We'll see if that continues. Jack's Too Raw, thanks for that sub. 21 months straight on a 21 months, 17-month streak. Appreciate you, buddy. Stick around. CSBA second half coming your way momentarily. Ray working and gifting out subs. Look at that.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes you just got to share the love. It was kind of my thing because earlier we had right at 70 people in the stream. So I was like, you know what? Let me gift out something tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that. 46-32. Vols up by 14.
Yeah, I think Rutgers can get back in this game again. Like I said earlier, they have the shooters. They can shoot their way back into this game. There's no doubt about that. But they have got to start getting some stops on defense.
It's so weird when you do gift subs like that. It doesn't always give you to people that are in the stream. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's
when you do the randoms, you would think it would give you within the people that are in.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how. I know how to do it when there's like
you
only
can
one.
you can give one. I don't know how to do. I don't know if you can do it where you give. And by the way, 78 gifted subs in your time here. You are not only a gentleman, but you are a scholar. I appreciate you for that. That is beyond. Just so people don't understand, that's almost $400 of gifted subs that he gave out. So. In his time here, which is insane. And I know we have a few other people. Toy does that too, and a couple other guys that Coco and a few others that they consistently do that for the community, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm eventually going to catch Coco. I mean, it's going to happen, right?
You set the standard, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, that 153s, that's a big number.
It is a big number. Hey, you're halfway there. You're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Sorry. Bringing back the 80s. And they say, you got me singing again.
No, you see what happens when you give gifts and all of a sudden, bam, right at 100.
I look at that. I started streaming. The numbers are... I don't even want to talk about the numbers right now. I'll talk to you about that later. But, the support's been great, so appreciate it. Krista Matz with the throwdown.
And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. They're starting to get some stops on defense. And they're starting to put some points on the board. Now all they got to do is make another stop here.
Oh, nice defensive play. Guns, though. Johnny on the spot.
Wow.
Or should I say Tommy on the spot. Tommy Guns.
Such a big stop. Big block. And then just the hustle by Tommy Guns.
So back to 12. Kind of where we hung around that 10-12 mark is where we hung out for the last little bit. Rutgers, I mean, the good news is that means Rutgers has found their game. Matt's going to finger roll that one in. But a good sign for Rutgers is they found their offense. The problem is they need to, if they want to get into this game, and the Vols have looked really strong in this game, they're gonna need to get some consistent stops and make sure they get some big hoops on the other side.
They have a defensively sound team that can make the stops. It's just a matter of doing it against such a high caliber offense. It'd be nice to see them get a couple of stops here, and like I said, one or two stops and some baskets, and all of a sudden we're looking at a 6 to 5 point game somewhere around there, and you're right back in it.
Vance can't get the shot to fall. Defense coming up big there. Almost a wild pass. Aldo pulls up in transition and drops the deuce.
That's what I said I was going to do earlier. Drop the deuce. Oh, wait, I only shoot threes. No, not a foul right there. That's a bad spot for a foul.
Shout out to a lot of the users. Ella.J, Alice Alistra, Ball, Bam Bam, BTB Basketball, K Howie, Kobe. I always love the always Commander route. I don't know what that is. I think that's just a standard Twitch one, but it's always in there. It's always funny. Downtown Dory, Drapsnat, DT Hall, Eagles Fly Day, Executioner, Eaton, GCF Connor, G-Heart, HBC, Damien, H-Dog for life. Hovo Kaios, I Believe in Le Click, Cheetah, Lisa Bay, JG, Just Call Me Jury, Kata, King Maximus, Corey Mizzou, AK Mr. Larry Phoenix himself, Mr. Fiber, what's up? Legend Killer, Lucen Crown, Lurks, gotta love the Lurks. Mr. 75 South, Nick No Handles, Not a Bot, Definitely 9, what's up there? That's always an interesting name. Not Storm, Random the Dudist, Resuscitator, Reza Red, Smooth Grizzly, C-Web in the house. Stream Element's always a big fan of the CSBA. The Piz. Look, Ray's in there. What's up, Ray?
Ray's always in there.
Sports Dude, Unbanned Jury, Wake and Blake, Jack 2 Raw, Memphis, and Yamickle. You suspect.
Yeah. Ray's always in the streams. Even when he's not in the streams, he's in the streams.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all. Sebastian Grosjean, no good. 50-40 here, chance. The Vols try to put themselves back up. Vance with the pull-up, stop, pop, and drop.
Every time Rutgers goes and starts to, you think they're going to start to make it a ball game, Tennessee just goes on a run.
Yeah, shout out to all the people that are not chatting too, and that are maybe viewing outside of the
Mears
channel.
Is sad. Mears is sad you missed Mears.
I said his name, didn't I?
I was wondering. I thought the same thing. I was like, did he just miss Mears?
Maybe I was too excited about Lurks. I'm sorry.
No, what it really is, Mears, is that you're no longer a part of Tennessee.
Yeah.
We just kind of forgot because you're not a part of Tennessee anymore.
He stopped calling doing podcasts, so maybe I shouldn't give him a shout out. Just kidding, Mears. You know I love you, buddy. He knows I love him. I love it. I love everybody, even when they give me shit. I still love them. Reverse
podcast with your Mirrors.
Reverse layup is good. So back to 12-point lead. Rutgers just not able to get that momentum, get a consistent momentum here. Vance for 2, no good. So if they see if Rutgers can capitalize, Salmons switches over to the left hand in the lane. Good closeout defense by Vance. Then he goes to the right off the glass. Tough bucket from Dwayne Salmons, and it cuts it to 10. Tennessee going to call a timeout, and so are we. You're watching CSBA on Twitch, Rebecca.
You guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Paul Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open. Zierkin with the pull-up mid-range, and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the back.
By the way, every time I play that high school commercial, I always think of Assured Fame doing the color commentary, and I'm like, I wonder if he's ever going to ask me for royalties on that thing.
Oh, Giggle Bush with a with an easy bucket right out of the timeout. Oh, no, Mears just made a comment, and it had me giggling. He said last time we did a podcast together, we got in trouble. That is fact. That is very much fact.
Salmons again. Yeah, I mean, I will say we are looking for players for high school. We're starting to do the recruiting for that. So if you're new to the stream, new to watching the CSBA, and interested in joining, this is a great the high school experience is a ton of fun. It's Lumpkin there, counted them one, no, but Blake Elder with the foul, Lumpkin to the line to shoot 2. But yeah, we're recruiting for high school right now. So.
Man, when I saw that shot go up by Salmons, I was like, "Oh man, it's a close game. It's gone to a 7-point game." Yeah. I thought for sure he had drained that. But Lumpkin's got a chance to make it a 8-point game here, and he does.
Wake and Blake says he hates floaters. I don't know. I like a good floater in my my pina colada or my banana daiquiri.
I mean, you.
I had a few of those on my cruise.
Yeah, I like a good floater every now and then. Oh, Rocky Top with a green light, a little drippage.
So 58-48. Salmon's feeling it for 3. Bang!
There's that 7-point game. All right, can they get a stop and get over the hump?
That's the key here. So they got to keep giving it to Salmons. Wiersma for 3, answering right back.
And that's where the problem is right now. Is they can't seem to get the big stop once they get it within
They're getting the big shot as Hero for 3, line drive, no good. They're getting the big 3, but the problem is they're not getting the big stop. As VB3 going to go right at the defender, laying it in, taking advantage of the fact that Rutgers did not get back in transition.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of the game in this in the second half so far. Is that Rutgers will go down and make a big shot. They'll make a couple of shots in a row, and then they'll get it within 7 or 8 points, and they just allow Tennessee to go on a run and just open it back up.
So 63-51, the Vols on top by 12. Rutgers still trying to find a way to break through here. Good pass over to Tribble. He's going to drive, kicks it out. Good find to find Milo Sanchez. Bang! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Milo Sanchez.
A little bit of drippage there, a little bit of green light.
EB3, good find to find Blake Elder. Elder's starting to take the ball inside now.
Yeah, that's not his game. Come on now.
Coach said you've taken enough threes. Start going interior. They're going to key on you out there. Tribble over to lockdown. Boogie out to Tribble. Tribble's going to drive high off the glass. No good. And looked like Rocky Top tried to take a charge there. Didn't even know that they don't call that here in the CSBA. God, I wish they did. I wish they did,
wow.
Though. I really wish they did. There's a tough bucket by Wiersma. I really wish they did call that foul, though.
Yeah, there's times that it should definitely be called, and they don't call it.
Well, I mean, it is definitely a glitch within the game, which I absolutely hate, but... Lockdown. Boogie can't get the finger roll to go. Racket top, you'll always be. Kicks it out to Elder for 3. Bang! 14-6 run.
Wow.
I just like the name Rocky Top. I love that song. I'm not a Vols fan, but I've always liked that song.
And speaking of Rocky Top, they've opened this one back up to a now 16-point game.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Rutgers here. Lumpkin for 3. Bang!
No way.
The walk-on
No way.
having a game. DeMarcus Lumpkin coming in, averaging 4 a game. He's got to have double figures by now.
He's got to have like 11 or 12, right? And I mean, he's got at least 2-3 offensive boards. I mean, he's quietly had a huge game, especially for a walk-on big man, hitting a 3.
13-point game here. State Farm assisted the game. Show us how it do, State Farm. No look pass. Yeah, that's you know what? That's a 10. That's a 10. I give it a 10. A freaking 10. You know what that's from, right? I hope.
Oh yeah.
That's a great movie too. Varsity Blues, by the way, for those that don't know.
Yeah. So you got the Friday Night Lights quote in chat earlier, and now you got a Varsity Blues quote. Yeah, we're hitting the football movies tonight.
By the way, I used to make fun of my dad all the time. It's Elder again, bang!
Are you kidding?
The man is going off right now. I used to make fun of my dad all the time for movie quotes, and I know the older I get, that's all I do. And I'm like, what am I doing? But it seemed apropos in the moment. Counted in 1.
Are you seeing this? What Kay Howie has I guess we have to pay homage to that too. But what Kay Howie has now
Eldermatic as an automatic.
Elder as Eldermatic.
I like it. You know what? That could stick. That could stick. I like it. That could
stick.
I do like it.
That's a good name. Because right now he is definitely Eldermatic.
TJ Smith said he'd give it a 9.5.
Well, back to a 13-point game. Can they get a stop now? Go down, hit a 3, and get it back to 10 again. let's see what happens.
Oh, 7:27 to go. Still got some time. They're not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. But got to get the stops. Burmeister for 3. Rare 3 from him. That's probably why he doesn't shoot the ball from
That's
the
a huge foul.
And Vance with the offensive foul. So Rutgers going to get the ball back.
I've never seen one so obvious in this game.
Yeah.
Like, he absolutely just shoved. I believe that was Tribble that he shoved, but he was...
Ooh. That was an interesting. The pass got deflected and almost went in. They're going to give it to Burmeister. He's going to find Malone. Frosty lays it in.
Sorry, that was Aldo he shoved, not Tribble, but that was Aldo. Vance just absolutely demolished him earlier.
Yeah, Wake. It's not when you nickname your own guy. That's when it doesn't usually stick. It's when the community or the announcers or the color people that that's when it comes out. That's how it comes. It's got to come out natural. You can't just give yourself this self-proclaimed names. Sun's out, guns out, bang.
Yeah, I came up with my own, but that mine was already going to be what it was.
Yeah, but I even when your guy hits a shot, I'm like, diddle me this, there's always something. So, crisscross make you want to miss.
Jump.
No, he missed.
Wait.
He missed.
Vance. Didn't jump today.
No, he did not. Vance with a nice take. 17-point lead for the Vols. Now they're starting to stretch out this lead here with 5:51 to go. The nicknames, all that stuff is what makes the CSBA lore. It really does. And our community, too.
Blake said he gets so many chances to seem cool and he blows it. Well, you didn't come to Pitt. That blew it.
Oh, you're getting called out now. Vance.
All the cool people go to Pitt.
Frosty Malone.
I was about to say, is Malone supposed to shoot out there?
They're up by 15. Coach doesn't mind so much. Crisscross makes you want to jump. I love the way he spells his name, by the way. Could you have gotten it to make it any look more funky there, C-Web?
Yeah, I do like the way he spells his name. Rutgers could still get back into this game. I mean, it's only 13 points.
I know, not when Vance is hitting fadeaway J's, mid-range fadeaways.
Yeah.
When they're hitting shots
like that.
Rutgers shooting much better the second half, 59%, but so is Tennessee, 69, it was 63% rather, sorry. Almost said
63%. You just said 69 because that's a cooler number.
My 9 and 10-year-olds are already gravitating to that number, by the way, and I'm like, do you even know what it means? And
Did you let them watch a Pitt game and they see a white dude running around with cornrows and the number 69 are like,
no,
yeah, I like that?
No, but my youngest has been saying some things he shouldn't be saying, like lick my I said, what is 6? He said 69 when he made a couple little messed up things. He made a girl dropped her water bottle, and he told he ended up getting. I get called from the principal on this one. He told the girl to moan for it.
Wow.
Too much TikTok. Too much TikTok.
Way too much TikTok.
Yeah, it was taken away from him. He's not allowed to watch TikTok anymore. Of course, now he watches YouTube Shorts, and it's still the same thing. Yes, I am definitely raising menaces.
You have no clue.
2 boys.
Mine's
5
and 6, and they are absolute demons.
There's the guy that they need to get hot. Salmons drops at 2.
Wow, he's quietly scored 19 this game.
Well, he was red hot early. He has not been on the court, or if he's been on the court, he hasn't touched the ball much. He's coming off the bench. No, he's not. So he's just starting, rather. Sorry. Vance for 3. Drip.
Yep. Every time they get it close, Tennessee finds a way to make a huge bucket.
So I asked my son, what does 69 mean? And he goes, mouth P, is what he said to me. I was like, great.
Oh.
Great.
That's okay.
I was like, great. Step back, Aldo for 3, no good. Gish up with the rebound. We haven't said Gish's name. Isaac's been quiet tonight.
Yeah, he had the first points, the first bucket of the game, and I don't think he's done hardly anything since.
Ren and Burmeister going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Splash.
It's so funny because I have not got into the birds and the bees with my kids yet. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Especially when they say stuff like that. It's just like...
I'm dreading that conversation.
My little one, my 9-year-old, has... We've had some serious moments with him of things that he's done that has been really eye-opening and concerning. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. Social media, man, between what... Even just watching, like, they'll watch Grand Theft Auto's, videos on YouTube, and I'm just like... Yeah, no, you're not allowed to watch this anymore because it's the things that they do in that game. It's just insane.
Yeah, yeah, I caught mine watching the Grand Theft Auto RPG, the role playing stuff they do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
They're talking about drug deals and beating prostitutes and all that. It's just insane. I'm like, yeah, this is not good. 16-point lead right now for the Vols. I don't think the Rutgers have the run in them to get it closer, but...
No, every time they started to make that run, it was like Tennessee would just open the gap back up. They're just too much.
This is the first time I've seen the Rutgers defense not shut somebody down, and Tennessee has been too strong offensively here tonight. Just very consistent. I mean, their shooting percentage has got to be in the 60s.
Yeah, it's way up there. I mean, I think they shot 59 in the first half, so they've got to be in the 60s for the game.
15-point lead. Coming up next, Cincinnati and Miami, the Maui Gym Invitational Championship game as the Bearcats take on the Hurricanes. If C-Web was putting the graphic out, he would throw out a graphic of the Hurricanes been downgraded to a tropical storm, so... I always love when he throws that one out there.
The pretty obvious player of the game there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want to know. I hope they show his point total. I'd like to see what it is. I mean, we'll see it in the post-game box score, but I like when they show the totals. They might not.
Yeah, he's around 20, I believe.
Oh, he's got to be higher than that, I would think.
I think he's around 20, and I think well, if I remember seeing it, yeah, he's at 20 and Elder, and Salmons was at 19.
Guns.
I'm curious to see. Curious to see the Guns, Gish, and Malone.
Yeah,
like
they're gonna be quiet. Malone is probably the only one out of the 3 that has some points. Vance probably the second leading scorer, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of odd how they've done it from the outside.
Yeah.
That's not what you would expect.
Stuffed by the rim. Isaac Gish not able to get that put back cross. Going to kick it to the corner. Salmons wide open 3. Bang! He's the only guy he's the only one keeping them in this game right now.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot them back into this, but I think it's just too little, too late.
Senior shooting guard. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah, I think 14 with a minute 40. That's asking a little too much.
Oh, this one's over. GG's.
Especially when Tennessee's just absolutely pouring it on. They are in a can't miss mode right now.
Faux show. 89-75. But you know they're gonna run a 3-point play. You gotta, right? Aldo for 3. There it is. Can't get it to go. Matz keeps it alive, though. Second chance opportunity for Rutgers. Get it to the man. He can fill it up. Ooh, Guns switching on to Salmons. That's a good switch. Salmons still going to pull the trigger for the elbow. Can't get it to go. Nobody boxes out Sebastian Grosjean for the easy deuce.
That was nice help side defense right there from Guns. I mean, that pick and roll defense was played exactly the way it's supposed to be played.
Ray, I got to get you in the booth more, man. You do such a good job with the color. You really do. Get you in
I want to be in as much as possible, but
Life.
A lot,
life.
a lot in life.
Life gets in the way when you got kids and family. Yeah, I get it. Right now, CSBA has been my life, unfortunately, for the last 2 months.
Yeah, you've had a lot going on.
Yes, sir. Salmon's no good. Grosjean fouled. Counted it 1-0.
Oh, that was like all the way down. How did that come out?
That's his first personal foul. At the line, G.
But yeah, Cincinnati, Miami coming up next. Make sure you come back for that one.
Somebody just posted something in Discord. My thing just beeped in my ear.
Coach, so many pings and coaches.
There's no telling which Discord's going off. I got about 400 of them. It doesn't look like you're going to get your wish, Howie. It doesn't look like you're getting a 90.
But Salmon's going for another 3.
I don't know. You could get it right here if they take a shot.
And he got it. Cooper, rather. Cooper.
Wow, from way outside. That was a very deep 3.
Sanchez from the corner, wide open, is good. Trying to keep it within a 10-point game. That's exactly where he got it to. 92-82. That's the way this one is going to end. So third place gonna go to the Volunteers. Fourth to Rutgers in this Maui Gym Invitational tournament.
Yeah, and it's only right for it to finish at a 10-point game because that's kind of where it hovered most of the game, right? It stayed right around that 10-point margin for a majority of the game. So I mean, it's only right that that's where it finished.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if it would have looked like where it was headed with Tennessee stretched it out to 16 with or 14 with a minute and 40 to play, that 14-16 wasn't where the game was the whole game. It looked like it was a blowout when really it was only a 10 to 12-point game most of the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would think that this one was a relatively close game, though. I mean, it kind of stayed that way. I think it was just a rough first quarter for Rutgers. They dug themselves that hole and couldn't really come out. What stands out to you here, though, obviously, from the stats as we look at the team comparison?
The main thing that stands out to me is the bench points. I mean, Tennessee just outscored Rutgers off the bench, and a lot of that was Blake Elder. But they outscored them by 14 off the bench. And then the other thing that stands out to me is the assist total. I mean, they were definitely looking for the open man, and that's why they shot 54%, which is relatively low compared to what I thought they shot.
Yeah, I mean, another thing, too, for me, fast break points, 21 for Tennessee. I think when Rutgers shot the ball poorly, and a lot of that came, and we were just going to toggle on it really quickly, that came in the first two quarters, rather. I mean, they shot 31% in that second quarter, and, I think the shooting percentage just in the first half, there's 8 of them. Third quarter, they got 9. Rutgers usually that's interesting. So usually when a team shoots poorly, the fast break points for the other team is usually high. Rutgers actually shot 53%, but they still got out 9 points in the fast break. So I guess they were just getting out on the missed shots that they were able to take advantage. So usually it's attributed to shooting percentage, but in this case, it doesn't seem like it was.
Yeah, Tennessee, Kay Howie does such a great job as a coach. He figured something out in the Sims, and he was able to exploit the transition game.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to move over to the box score here, try to keep the train rolling because we got another game coming up right after this one. On the losing side, Dwayne Salmons, 9 of 16, 4 of 6 from downtown, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. DeMarcus Lumpkin, the walk-on, 11 points. So he did get in double figures here. 11 points, 6 rebounds. Milo Sanchez, 4-4, 2 of 2 from downtown with 10, 2, and 1. Joseph Aldo, a little bit of an off game for him. 3 of 11, 0 of 5 from downtown. Did finish with 9 points and 4 dimes. Sebastian Grosjean, 6 and 6 on 2 of 3. Krista Matt, 6 and 6 on 2 of 5. Both had a block. Interesting. Lockdown Boogie 6, 1, and 2 with a steal on 2 of 5. Not a lot of efficiency from about from Aldo basically down. So the first 3 guys were relatively efficient, and after that it dropped off considerably. Chris Cross 2 of 4, 5 points. a rebound, assist, a steal. Jordan Tribble 4 points, 9 dimes though for Tribble off the bench, despite shooting 2 of 8, responsible for team high 26 points. And Tyrell Hero 3 points, rebound, and a steal on 1 of 5. Take us through Tennessee.
Yeah, before I do that, I just want to look back real quick and look at the fact that Lumpkin had 6 rebounds and 4 of them were offensive. So he
Yeah.
did have a big game.
Yeah, he definitely did.
But for Tennessee, Blake Elder with 20 points, 1 board, 3 assists on a very efficient 7 of 11, 6 of 8 from the 3-point line is just unreal. Tommy Guns had 15 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, a block on 5 of 8 shooting. Kobe Wiersma had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. But he didn't shoot the ball really well. 3 of 9, 2 of 5 from 3-point land. Jason Vance, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on 5 of 13 shooting. Vincent Bailey, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Very efficient, 4 of 5 shooting. Frosty Malone, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block on 4 of 6. Isaac Gish had 6.7 rebounds and a steal. Rocky Top, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Burmeister with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Really big assist numbers from that guy. And then Pete Gigglebush, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist.
Yeah, Burmeister is definitely a team player. That's Kay's guy. He's always in there and mixing it up. Congratulations, Tennessee finishing 3rd overall in the Maui Invitational. They win this game 92-82. Stick around. Cincinnati, Miami coming up next. Ray, any parting words before we head off?
No, I thought it was a really good game by Tennessee. Congratulations to Kay Howie and the Vols for a 3rd place finish in the Maui.
All right, we'll be back in 3-4 minutes after we post the box score. Stick around, CSBA. We'll be right back, CSBA.